Hey everyone, how's it going? Dablooon here, and today's another BTD6 video, and today we're actually going to step up our game. We're going to do an advanced map. It's going to be Another Brick on Chimps. So we're going to jump from that half cash video I did last week on Monday for a beginner map. We're going to jump all the way up, skip intermediate, and go straight to an advanced one. And the reason being is because I just had a feeling that I just wanted to show you guys that the Druid strategy is awesome. I've showed you guys before, but the reason being is because I'm going to show you a new strategy Friday, so I thought I would just one more big bang with these Druids on an advanced map to prove that they're great on beginner, they're great on intermediate, and they're great on advanced. So let's use our Oben. I'm going to use a regular Oben this time because the other one keeps yelling Brian at me all the time, so we're going to give him a little break. And then we're no monkey knowledge, but it doesn't matter because we're on chimps. But before we begin, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, leave those comments below, follow on Twitch, follow on Instagram, you guys know all that. And tomorrow I will actually be streaming on Instagram. Oh, no, not tomorrow. For you, it's today because I'm releasing this Wednesday and I'm actually streaming right now while I'm doing this. So if you were one of the first ones to view this, jump on Twitch, guys, because I'm there right now streaming with you guys. So play some co-op games, will be kind of fun. But as you can see, I did not black border this one. I did because what happened was I was playing it on my mobile and then we had some dinner, so I paused it because I knew I was going to make another video with you, and we're going to black border it right now. So don't think this is going to be some gold border stuff. It's all about the black borders here. So let's jump right in, and what we're going to do here is a very simple Druid strategy. So simple. So we're going to put one there, we're going to put one here, and we're going to put one here. And you will have zero problems with this. There's no issues with random balloons, or you shouldn't die on the first few rounds. And if you do die at all, it will be on the first few rounds. So do not stress. And if that happens, it's because of a random thing that I did not encounter. So we're just going to do it here and be just fine. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a sub and leave all these guys on 000. We don't need any dart monkeys for this. The only reason we use dart monkeys is because we do not want to, we don't want to die. So we're going to use dart monkeys because we don't have anything else we can use. So we got to make it through it, right? I wish I could do a ninja start, but I don't want to. We're just going to do this one, knock it out. We're going to start buying some Obens, start buying some Druids, and it's going to get crazy. So we just got to hope that all these greens can be popped. And that's the only thing. And I totally just realized that I have small balloons on again. And guys, if you're watching this, you're probably like losing your mind. What is going on right here? Why are the balloons so small? It's not hacked, it's not modded, nothing like that. So it is actually an achievement. And I want to say it's called like Bloonser Man and Barnacle Boy. It's like a SpongeBob reference. I'm not sure. But what it is, you have to get 1 million pops with the Bloons Master Alchemist. And that is right here. And this guy is the money man. He is what is cool. He turns everything into red balloons, and it's really awesome. So all you have to do is get 1 million pops, and I will be doing a video on that too, so you guys can have this for your very own self. But just so you guys know, this does not affect gameplay. So don't think like, oh, I can't beat this on chimps with this strategy because I don't have small balloons. No, it is only aesthetics. It does not affect the game in any way. And I got that confirmed through Ninja Kiwi. They were on one of my Twitch streams and they answered this question because they're awesome. They're a great company who like to help out all their fans. So long story short, do not think this affects anything. But after Wednesday of next week, you will have this strategy for yourself to get this Bloons Master Alchemist small balloons thing, and you're going to love it, and you're going to be a small balloons thing yourself. Oh shoot, I should have not done that. So we're placing Oben right here. I was just busy trying to say Bloons Master Alchemist again, and that messed me up. So that's that. Okay, need to take a breath here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start getting our Druids, but maybe 1, maybe 2, and then we gotta worry about camo. You guys know that, but we're gonna get Druids until we're gonna need camo. And to beat the camo, I'm gonna say a lot of words here in the next few minutes. We're gonna put 1 right here. You guys know the drill. 1 by it, 1 below it, you got all that. And oh yeah, right there. Okay, that's fine. And we're gonna put him on Thorn, Swarm, and Druidic Reach, because you guys know that's the only ones we're gonna need, because what's gonna happen is before the Moab comes, having Heart of Vengeance and things like that will not affect us in any way and will not help beat the Moab. And our first major task in Chimps is to beat that Moab. So we're just gonna like chug a lug for a little bit. And we got our little sub down there doing some damage, so he'll clean up anything that's a mess. And you have your bramble patches. Use them, guys. Use them. It's free pop. So put 1 up above. And let's do this. So yeah, so next week on, I want to say Wednesday, Wednesday or Friday. I don't want to use it for Monday because Monday I'm probably going to clean up my black border on hedge with some half cash on that one. And I know as this channel grows, like I'm already up to like 1,260 or 70 at the time I'm making this, which is just madness, guys, madness. So thank you guys so much. I had no idea it was gonna even ever get like this, but I'm just because the channel's growing, I feel like I should grow and I should make harder levels for you guys because I figure you guys are growing too. I mean, I learn every day on this game and I'm sure you guys do too. So I want to step up my games, my maps, and have you guys do more crazy stuff. And I know to those of you who are just finding the channel, that might not be the case. Oh shoot, hang on here. Let's get this guy and put him on Seeking Shurikens. I think that should be enough. I totally forgot about the camo. So that's totally more than enough, but we should definitely get him to like 380 or something at least. Maybe let's go to double shot with this guy just so we're safe on camos for now. But and to those of you just finding the channel and you're starting off with beginner ones, well, now you have a whole catalog of earlier levels that I've done that are easier and more suited for you if you're just starting this game. But for those of you who've been with me since the beginning, let's step it up, guys. Let's get real crazy with this, you know what I mean? So, and now we're doing an advanced map. And then on Friday, what I'm really excited for Friday, and the reason why I'm doing this Druid strategy like one last time, or at least for now, is because I'm going to be showing you guys like the newest best strategy right now. And I used it on stream the other day because Chewy from the Discord was like, hey, this guy Dennis from Reddit, who's I guess a pro at the game, has this new great strategy and you should try it. And so long story short, we're going to try this awesome new strategy because I used it myself and it was like, what is going on here? And it requires these guys right here, the transforming guys, but it's insane. So that's all I'm gonna tell you for now. Just stay tuned for Friday's video. It's like the new best strategy and it's crazy. So that's all there's to that. Let's put the brimble patch down to clean up some of these yellows that are gonna slip through here. And we got 5 druids, we need 6 druids. So we're gonna put the final one right here. Right here, and the reason why is because we want him to be reached by all of those little buddies when we do that pop less thing. So now all of these are 0-1-1s. We don't need to go any higher till after those Moabs. For now, this is perfect. That's all we're going to need. What we're going to do now is we're going to get Caltrops because that's going to help with the Moab too because he has all this distance to beat up the Moab, of course. And we're going to get a mage right here. We're going to put him right in this area. And when we get the 1400 upgrade on him, what it's going to do is it's going to shoot all the way over here, over there. The mage is just a really good tower for this map because he can, like once you have guided magic on, he can come up here, but once you turn on the arcane mastery, his range is over there. He can shoot through the bricks. It's crazy. I don't know how it all works. I'm not a magician myself, so we're just going to roll with it. But it really, really helps. It's double damage for these, you know, for the Moabs, things like that. Now what I'm going to do is I feel like we're pretty solid right now. I feel like we can take down this Moab pretty simply, but just to make it a little easier for ourselves, we are going to get a village. And we're going to put 2 villages total actually. So the first village is going to go here, right there. Okay. And this village is going to be bigger radius and jungle drums. And then we're going to get another one and we're going to use monkey business because we're going to use this little trick that someone picked up for me or was telling me about. Well, not one person, a bunch of people are saying, hey dude, why don't you use this? And we should probably be using a bramble patch right now. But a bunch of people are like, dude, why don't you use the discount villages? Like they're way great. They help out a lot and they save you a lot of money in chimps. And I'm like, oh, we don't need any of that. But it definitely does help, guys. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to get 2 villages and then one of them or both of them are going to be double discount. And that will make our MIB cheaper, our druids cheaper. Everything will just be cheaper and better. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do this one. We're going to buy this one now. Ba-boom. Oh, I went too fast. Okay, whatever. But so let's slow this down. To recap, we have 2 monkey villages. One is the top tier. The other one is the middle tier, or it's going to be the middle tier. And that's so we can see more camo. We're going to get that one actually right away right now. And both of them have double discount on. And that makes these guys cheaper. That makes anything we place near them cheaper. That makes the alchemist we're going to get in the future cheaper. Everything is just cheaper and it's awesome. Like look at this guy. He's normally like 8 grand. Now he's only 6,800. It's crazy. So Let's keep up with these little brambles. You guys know how that works. Okay, guys, I'm just short on breath today. This is crazy, but let's start getting Heart of Vengeance, Druid of Wrath. All of them. Heart of Vengeance, Druid of Wrath. So they're all going to be 0-1-3s, okay? 0-1-3. We don't need to get the Heart of Oak because you have it, your regrow blocker on this guy. And so we don't really need that. We got this guy, so Druid of Wrath. Heart of Vengeance, Druid of Wrath, Heart of Vengeance, Druid of Wrath. You guys see where this is going. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to get all 3 of them to Pop Lust. And just to be clear, we need 6 Druids for the final buff. And what happens is as we get each Pop Lust, it's going to add, what is it, range and speed or something like that? Boost attack speed for other Druids in the radius. Stacks up to 5 times on other Druids, which means we need 6 so all of them have the same 5 thing, okay? So see how they all have 1 above them now, 1 little Druid head? So we're going to get 6 of these guys and we're going to have 5 Druid heads above everybody. It's going to be awesome. And they're going to move really quick and they're going to destroy this game for us. So let's just keep on trucking. So I really love this strategy and I've told you guys that a million times, but it's just so strong. But so my most watched video is that strategy, the best strategy for chimps. And I've gotten love on it. I've gotten hate on it. I've gotten just everything in between. It's just really cool, really fun. But the one thing I messed up was that for sure, was I used 5 Druids instead of 6. And then I got a lot of people telling me that it doesn't do that great. And they went for like ouch or muddy puddles at the time. And I was like, well, yeah, I never said that. I just said it was pretty decent and it works for a lot of stuff. So I just want to show you guys here that it also works for advanced maps. So you can do knockout most of your beginners, intermediates, advanced. I personally like to change things up. I don't want to use the same strategy every time. But for those of you who are just trying to black border and just get this stuff over with, I would definitely check this out because, I mean, what else can you do? Like, this is insanely crazy, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this guy here. And actually, wrong. We're going to get this guy first. So we're going to get 3 of these guys. And as you can see, they're significantly cheaper too for the first 3 tiers because of the discount villages. So that is definitely helpful. I don't know the exact cost and the exact price and the discounts we're getting for using these villages, but I know that it is better because I end up having more money than I normally do using this strategy. So just roll with it, right? So we're gonna get this guy up. So the reason I want 3 of them is because if they're a 4-0-2, they can hit up to 3 people, but we have a total of 7 people over here, or 7 towers. And I don't want any mistakes, right? I want everyone to be hit at all times. So we're going to overdo it by having a maximum of 9 people be able to be hit. And that is really cool because when I pay $48,000 to get this guy to an Avatar of Wrath, I don't want no one telling me no. Like, I want him to be juiced at all times. And let's see here. Is this guy hitting this one? He is. So we're just going to bump it up to here and make sure that first guy can get hit at all times. That's my point. We're going to put him here. If we lets it click us, I don't know what's going on here. Let's slow it down maybe. Okay, I don't know what that was about. Glitches. So I've had people tell me that too in comments. So I've been getting a lot of more comments lately. This is why I have so much to talk about with them. But that they have glitches to where they'll do the exact same thing that I do like the day after. So it's not because it's nerfed or nothing. And they'll have a different money set. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like one guy had like $10,000 less than me. And I was like, you followed everything? And so I guess there's glitches sometimes, which you can't account for. So you just got to hope for the best, I guess. I think that's crazy that even happens. So just do your best. And if it doesn't work out, just comment me and we'll figure this out, what's going on. But I assure you, I do all of these twice. I usually, and it doesn't necessarily, I don't do that because to make it easier for mobiles and PC gamers, but what I do personally is I play the game on my mobile and I make sure I can beat it on my mobile just because I don't sit on my computer all day. It's in a different room. I like to hang out with my wife and my dog, so I do not leave them. I do not sit here on my computer all day, right? So long story short, I play the mobile while we're watching TV, having dinner, and in this case dinner, that's why I only got the gold border. And so I do beat it on mobile and then I bring it over to the PC. So it proves that it can be beaten on mobile and it can be beaten on PC if you're thinking it's like a difference or something between them. But the point of that is that this is a solid strat and it will work for you. If you follow it exactly to the T, you will have 0 problems. So what we're doing now is I'm going to get this guy up to a 3780 for deadly spikes. And then I'm going to get the alchemist over here just on him only. And I'm going to go larger potions and acidic mixture dip. And that's all I need for now, because what we're doing is some of these that are popping out are going to be lead popping, because as of now they're on a lead popping. So we're going to make sure that they can pop some leads in case something slips through, right? And that won't happen, but in case it does. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get this guy up to Monkey Intelligence Bureau. And why that is because we need all that lead popping power we can get. Right now we have an Oben, but all it takes is one slip up or something crazy to happen and it messes up. Or what'll happen, like when the DDTs come out, they might not hit them, and I don't want any mishaps, right? So we're just clearly making everything perfect. And that's what this is all about, I think. And I'm just trying to make this as easy as possible. And like I said, it is an advanced map, but without monkey knowledge, because it's chimps, and if you follow this to a T, you could be level 40 and do this, level 30 and do this, as long as you have these towers maxed out. And I'm sure you should probably have most of them, if not all your towers maxed out for XP, and you'll be fine. So that's what's really, really cool. So it's a mouthful, I know, and I'm talking like a crazy person, but it's been a long day, and this is my, so I guess you could say this is my way to relax, is coming on here and just mouthing off to myself and talking craziness and playing balloons with you guys, but crazy stuff. But shout out to these small balloons though, right? Aren't they the best? I think I'm never going to turn these off. It's a lot better on my eyes. I don't have to see these big balloons come out and I'm like, oh, who's hitting what? It's like they're there, they're only on the track and they go away. I just really like it. And it'd be kind of cool if it did something different, but I assure you it does not, so don't think that, like I said earlier. But so in that, but also too, like the reason why we're setting this up is for a perma spike. And with druids and perma spike, you can literally take down any map, I'm telling you, because as this is proving, they're only having one spot to hit. There's no two spots. And that's what's cool about this strategy, is that it only takes one spot to hit. And if anything slips through, perma spikes is going to be over here to knock it up. So pretty awesome. And if you're wondering how to beat this on Poppable, do this exact same thing, just use some banks and then put these guys on permabrew, get this guy to perma spikes easier. Like, I mean, you know, his possibilities are endless. But for right now, we're just trying to get to $48,600 to get this Avatar of Wrath, because he already has 94,000 pops. And by the time we get him, he'll be around 120, 130, and it'll just go to crazy levels. And this guy is amazing. So, and replenish your tree every now and then. You might, I wasn't paying attention if stuff actually went through it, but and to see, I learned that too. So what happens is Oben's not actually giving you money. He's just collecting the money that you should have been given for popping those balloons. But the reason why I replenish him all the time is, one, in case a big rush comes out and I'm not paying attention, or two, because I want my money and I want it faster. And so I don't want him holding on to it all day. So that's pretty much it, guys. Pretty much it. Should I recap in case, for those of you still trying to follow along, you're like, what is this guy doing? I don't even know what's going on. We have 6 Poplust 014 druids. We have our Oben right here. We have these guys, but only because we needed them in the beginning. We're not using them anymore. If I could, and this was impoppable, I would sell every single one of these guys and just keep these bottom 2. You know how I am about that stuff. We have 2 towers here because they're both double discount towers, which makes it better to buy MIB, our alchemist that we bought 3 of, and our druids, and it just saves us money all the way around. And now what we're doing is we're going to wait to get our 48,000 for our Druid of Wrath, and then we're going to pick this first one because he has the most pops, and if he has the most pops, he's going to continue to have the most pops. We're going to give him his props for being awesome. And as you can see, you need these guys as close as clustered as possible because it has the X5 over all of them. And that's pretty much it, guys. And I love this strategy, I tell you that, because it's so awesome. But Friday, stay tuned for Friday, guys, because Friday is going to be the second best. I'm literally going to call it Best Chimp Strategy for BTD 6 version 2. Because it's just so cool and so different, and you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It's just fun. It's not as easy as this one, I don't think, because you actually have to kind of click abilities every now and then. But, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, so it'll be kind of fun. And it's just powerful as all get out. Like, you know, the Avatar of Wrath keeps everything right here, but even him, after, as you'll see by round 90 and stuff's going to kind of slip through a little bit here and there. But once you get avatar, like once you finish this and you use that one, nothing will even leave this area. Like it just stays there and everything just dies and decimates. So it's super, 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 super cool. Now what we're doing now is you see that I have a chunk of money and it keeps growing. So what we're doing is we're going to get this up to perma spikes. And that is, you have to have it. Like it's not a maybe, you have to have it, because the Druid would not, like you can see him, look, he's already doubled his pop since I've turned him into the Avatar Wrath. And he's amazing, and I give him that. He's amazing as our level 20 Oben with the big thing on his head. But the problem is that he will slip through on 98. He'll probably slip through on 95, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to help him by getting a permaspikes, and anything that slips through, permaspikes will take care of it on its own. It's that insanely crazy. And then after that, we're even going to have enough money for a first strike. So, I mean, what else do you want? You have enough money, enough time. I can leisurely click these things. There's no mess ups. We didn't have to micro at all. Like nothing. We just literally placed the towers and we said, go get them, buddies. And then they did their job. So you can't complain, right? I'm going to replenish that because it looked like it was getting a little hairy there. And getting a little scary though, huh? And that's what's cool too about this map in particular, is that Oben can't randomly place his tree in the wrong spot. He will put it where it needs to go every time because there's nowhere else it could go. I guess with my luck, he could have put it at the very top and ruined this entire match right now. But honestly, I think even if that happens to you when you're playing, the perma, or what we had, the deadly spikes would have taken it out because it's such a strong little thing. So now we're going to get Berserker Brew and Stronger Stimulant just to be on the safe side, just so that things, like, because as we have it now, I'm going to slow down and tell you this. So we have a 025, and what that means is that it does not pop lead, and the DGTs are lead, and that's what's going to slip through. So to be safe, you need your alchemist here to alchemize these and turn them into lead popping. But look at that. Do we even need that? No, we didn't even need the permaspikes for that. So at this point, we're still chilling with what we originally started with. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a first strike capability, because it'll just help out with the bad. So basically what's going to happen is the bad's going to be pretty much halfway through his health by the time he reaches like Oben, and then you're going to first strike him. But 98, 90, or it's 99 that they all slip through. But watch this though. It's super scary and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm losing, but you really don't. It's crazy. Why did I have less money than I did the first time I beat it? I should have had enough for first strike. I think I did something wrong, guys, but it really doesn't matter. Like I said, they'll pop everything anyway. This is a crazy strategy. Like there's really nothing wrong with it, but I should have had more money for a first strike. That kind of bums me. And what happened there? Oh well, who cares, right? So we did it and we killed it. And this is a super strong strategy. I think I cleaned that one up here. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Now there's the black one. So there's the black border. It's not black bordered yet. Obviously, I have to go back and monotonously play beginner and medium and all that. You guys know all that stuff. But for now, that is another advanced map, so we can step up our game a little bit. We've done Spillway, now we've done that one. Now we got to just start bumping up to these experts and get real crazy. And we'll do Dark Castle real soon here. So just step it up a little bit for now. But that was Oben, and that was the Druid strat, and that was on Another Brick on Chimps. And stay tuned for Friday, because I'm going to have the version 2 best strategy chimps ever. And you guys, I'm sure you'll love it. And hopefully I'll get it right the first time, so I don't get a bunch of comments telling me I did it wrong. So I'll do my best. But in the meantime, guys, as you're watching this, I am currently streaming because it is Wednesday as I'm releasing this, and I stream at 7 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday, and then also this Saturday from 7 a.m. Pacific. So I like to change it up so I can get people from all over the world. 7 a.m. Pacific, I'm going to be streaming for a few hours there too. So if you guys are interested in the live plays and playing co-op with me and all that kind of stuff, please jump on. But in the meantime, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave those comments. Follow me on Instagram, guys, for that behind the scenes look, because that's kind of fun too. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time.